Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Pangabian, and for today I will be talking about gastrocnemius. In this next slide, it shows the type of content of what we're going to learn for the end of this PowerPoint. So introduction. Gastrocnemius muscle is a complex muscle that is fundamental for walking and posture. Also, it forms the major bulk at the back of lower leg and is a very powerful muscle. It is a two joint, which is two, showing right here, or a biarticular muscle and has two heads and runs from the back knee to the heel. The definitive shape of the calf is a result of the medial and lateral heads of the gastrocnemius muscle, which are situated at the posterior upper half of the lower leg. Again, in this picture shows example of what gastrocnemius located is, and it will be on your posterior view side on your leg. It has two heads, which is lateral head of gastrocnemius and the medial head of the gastrocnemius. Origin and insertion. So origin, again, gastrocnemius have two heads. The first one will be the medial head, which is located on behind or posterior side in the medial supracondyle ridge and the adductor tubercle on the subpopliteal surface of the femur. It's right over here located. And then the lateral head, which is the second one, is in the outer aspect of the lateral condyle of the femur, just superior and posterior and of the lateral epicondyle. And for the insertion, which is located in the bulk of the gastrocnemius muscle from each of the head come together and insert into the posterior surface of the broad membranous tendon. And then it fishes with the soleus tendon to form the upper part of the tendon calcaneus. What are some movement and muscle action possible? So for gastrocnemius, the action is the pulls the heel up and thus extend the foot downward. Just like this picture right here, the GIF shows the example of the gastrocnemius motion when you do a heel and then extend your foot downward. And then the muscle provided a propelling force in running and jumping, just like these two pictures. And then again, gastrocnemius is very frequently used on daily movement, just like running, walking, and jumping. In this slide, the three example of what we use on the sport, just like soccer, when you do kicking motion. Second one is when you do running or sprinting, and then lastly is when you play basketball, when you do jumping. You use forces on your gastrocnemius to jump to do a high jump, just like LeBron James doing the basketball dunk. What are strengthening exercise? So I chose two exercise for this muscle. First one is standing calf raise. So when you do this exercise, you want to do in a stand position, and then you want your feet hip wide apart on the edge of the platform or an elevated surface, just like this. Um, and then you want to push through the balls of your feet. So you push up and lifting the heel as high as you can. Then you pause briefly at the top of squeezing your calf muscle and then slowly lower down until your calf are completely stretched. And then you can repeat this as many as you want it or any desired reps. You can also use it on machine. This is also a very effective exercise for strengthening your gastrocnemius muscle. Sorry. Second one is jump squat. In this picture shows the example of how do you do it. So what you do is stand with the feet shoulder width apart and then lower down your squat in the squat position, and then push off through the balls of your feet and then jumping as high as you can. And then you softly land on the balls of your feet, and then you can repeat this on any desired reps. Some stretching exercise that I chose will be this two. So first one is wall stretch. When you do this, you want to find any wall, any clean surface you can find. What you do when you begin is you standing upright facing a wall, on a wall, and then you want to stretch your arm length away. So you take a large step, just like this picture shows example, forward, and then you use your injured leg or any leg you want, and then place your hand on the wall, and then you lean your body forward, towards the wall, so that you feel a stretch down the back of your calf right there. And the second one is band stretch. You can use this any like band, elastic band, or towel if you can. And then what you do is gently and steadily pull on the band or or towel list, keeping knee straight. And then you just need to stretch your leg like that example of this picture. And then you will feel the stretch in the calf muscle in the back of the leg. You can do this any repetition, or you can do is hold the stretch for 20 to or more if you want it. So what are some possible injury causes and how do you recover from the for this muscle? So some possible injury would be is muscle tear or strained muscle. The symptom of the grafted strain can include subjective reports of a sudden sharp pain or tearing sensation at the back of your lower leg. It often in the middle belly of the gastrocnemius or at the musculotendinous junction. So will be located, usually you tear your gastrocnemius in this area. That's where the common area that you will get tear on your muscle. And usually the common injury that usually happen will be in sports or activity that involve a great amount of kicking, jumping, and running are also considered as a risk. Some example would be football, soccer, or martial arts, or any sports that are related to running or play basket or ball, kicking ball or something like that. And then the recovery, the some treatment that I chose for gastrocnemius injury include your health care will provide walking boots or crutches to cover your leg when you're in recovery. Second will be usually you can use medicine to reduce the pain and swelling, and then and next will be rice, which is rest, and then you apply your ice, and then use compression, and then you elevate your area to help reduce the swelling. And this picture shows the example of what rice is. And that's it for the end of the PowerPoint. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.